Hey guys, it's Skymer here, and welcome back to another episode of the Armidex Tournament. And in this episode, the online bestie of mine is once again attempting to prevail once again in this tournament. Bobbie is going back to the battlefield. But in this episode, I've got to say the battle teams that were randomized are hilarious. So the first battle team that she'll be up against is, I believe this is the first time she's been up against this team in a personal standpoint, which is going to be Reigning Supreme. I feel like that this has been like the team that's been randomized like super commonly recently. It's been like Team 9 everywhere. And so that's kind of funny. So I'm definitely going to try different strats with this instead of always feeling like I'm starting Pelip or Barraskewda, but let me tell you, it's just a good start. But who knows, maybe I'll try something different. The second team that she will be up against is once again Team 11, which is going to be Frosted Aches. I'm so excited to bring this team back. It's one of my personal favorites. I love the snow element. And then the third battle is a new one for this tournament. It's its debut in the Armidex Tournament, and that's going to be team number 7, Rise Up. And I wanted to add, and it was actually, this is kind of ironic, but my online bestie Bobbie actually suggested to add this level 7 raid Delphox that I have dubbed the name Phoebe, as an honorary member of one of the Elite Four of the Hoenn region, and my personal favorite because I'm a little biased to ghost types. But she actually was the one that was like, do it, bestie, do it. Add Delphox in. And so Delphox is now an honorary member of the Sun team, so this is going to be very interesting. Now, I know that Howl seems weird on it, considering that there's so many Pokemon like Winona that literally has hardly a way to attack, and Flannery and Liza are both special attackers. But I was thinking maybe when it's been paired up with Brawly or it's been paired up with Roxanne, they are physical attackers. At least I made Roxanne a physical attacking variant, since it's a mixed attacker technically. But Brawly is full out into physical attack, so I was thinking that if Phoebe happens to be on the field at the same time, it actually might be nice to rally up that thing's physical attack. As for the outfit today, we went as blue. We're starting with the rain team, and it is raining in Mesagoza right now. What kind of sign is this? I'm not sure how to feel, but it is oddly fitting. It is oddly fitting. If I would have been like the fire type uniform, I would have been like, oh no. Alright, well, I don't want to dawdle any longer, but this is the outfit of the day. Kind of wanted to go with that one like hair braid going down the side, because I think that it's kind of cute for that kind of like almost like a mermaid vibe I kind of get out of it, and literally just blue everything. Find like these blue eyes with like the half rim glasses that kind of have that blue tint to them. Just blue everything. Blue everything. Alright, here she is, looking as stunning as ever, the absolutely radiant Bobbie. Yeah, I gotta get Bobbie's reaction after this to figure out, like, oh, it's raining right now. It's literally raining across the whole entire Paldea region. I forgot about the region. I was about to say, like, I don't even know what I was trying to say, to be perfectly honest. It's that frickin' turd over there that decided to interrupt my my outro in the last episode. Don't you even think about round 2. Alright. It's like the third time that we're facing this team almost in a row, basically. But here are the items for a refresher. Alright, time for the moment of truth. What has Bobbie created? A monster. That's what that team is, a monster. In, like, the best way. Okay, so Pelipper obviously gonna come with us. Or do we not? Maybe for this fight we don't bring Pelipper immediately. I mean, there's no electric types that really threaten it right off the bat. But I'm kind of thinking about starting Gastrodon and Girafarig. Maybe we can try to go for, like, some crazy play with the Helping Hand and stuff. There's also no grass types, but then again, knowing Bobbie, there's going to be a grass type move on something here. Alright, it's raining in Paldea. It's going to be raining more on the battlefield in Paldea. Let's get this battle started and underway. The Dunsparce and Floatzel starting off. So she actually is going to be starting off with a Pokemon that would have benefited from the rain, most likely. But we're not going to give that to her. At least not right off the bat. We might do it later on, who knows. But the Floatzel could be in a bit of a bind if it tries to go for a water move on Girafarig. So that's kind of nice. I think we're going to substitute. And then I almost say we skill swap with Floatzel. It's going to dig. Oh no! No! Bobbie, why? Why you do this to me? And why does her Hurricanes always miss? I can't, I mean, literally, I can't tell you how many times it's specifically when Bobbie faces me, her Hurricanes almost always miss. And now that I say that, they're gonna start always hitting. Thanks, me, for bringing that across. Alright, so I think we're gonna Muddy Water. And we're gonna Helping Hand. Alright, so Gastrodon's gonna take a little bit of damage from, or the substitute will anyway. It does make it fade. But we're coming in with a pretty nice access to Muddy Water. Let's go. Okay. Accuracy drop on Floatzel, not bad. That forces a pivot from Girafarig into a random Pokemon. Who's it gonna be? Barraskewda. She's got leftovers too. Look at us being leftovers buddies over here. I heal, you heal. Alright, Gastrodon, I think this is gonna be your time to switch out for Pelipper. And then we're gonna go for the Liquidation onto Floatzel, I think. I don't know if we're gonna kill it, but let's try it. Gastrodon, return. I'm not falling for that Liquidation straight into Storm Drain again. Pelipper, come on out. Let's get the rain set. Liquidation. Take that thing out before it can utilize the rain. Uh-oh. Actually, that wasn't too bad. I was expecting that to be a lot worse. Alrighty, who's next? Oh, the infamous Doomy. I have problems with this thing, genuinely. I do. So I think for this turn, I'm gonna Surf. And then we're gonna switch out into Gastrodon. Barraskewda, return, dear. Gastrodon, come on out again. It's racking up the Solar Beam. Alright, Storm Drain's gonna proc. Let's go, Pelipper. Alright, Gastrodon taking that fairly well. The Dunsparce is going to get confused due to fatigue. Alright, Gastrodon is sitting pretty, but I don't know what the Solar Beam targeted. But I can potentially walk into something. So I think I'm going to Hurricane into the Dunsparce. And then we're going to switch into Girafarig to try to predict the Sap Sipper proc. Girafarig, come out cutely, please. Straight into Sap Sipper, alright. Hurricane. I love being able to pivot. That's the first time I've ever pivoted into Girafarig and actually got a grass attack bait, so that did feel good. What doesn't feel so good is that one of her aces is out on the battlefield right now, and I'm not about it, to be honest with you. I don't want to Terra Ground. That's a terrible idea. So I think we're gonna Tailwind, and then I'm gonna Stomp Doomy. Oh, I forgot you're a Dark type. The double up into Girafarig, wow, she wanted that supporter gone. She was like, you take my Solar Beam attack buff, you die, man. Alright, gives us a free chance to set Tailwind, though. Pelipper showing that it's the supporter on this team right now. Gastrodon, let's utilize that, that beautiful, Tailwind. So I think we're gonna Surf. And we're gonna combo it into Earth Power. Let's go, Pelipper. Well, bam. That was a crit on Doomy that did not matter. That was overkill that was unnecessary. Wow, it still outspeeds Gastrodon, even with that double speed from Tailwind. That is impressive, man. Well done, Bobbie. Alright, Farah's coming out. Tatsugiri, let's go, please. And I actually don't think I'm gonna pivot into Dondozo here. I think I'm gonna Hurricane Farah, and then we're going to... Let's Muddy Water. It misses Lucario. Oh, that's a problem. And now it's not, because it one-shot Farah. So now the Hurricane's gonna auto-target into Lucario. I was actually thinking to myself, if that didn't kill Farah there, that would have been a problem. Ned, okay. So now I think it's time for a defensive Terastallization. Terra Ground. Into Surf. And then we're gonna pivot into Dondozo. Tatsugiri, return. Dondozo, come on out, you big boy. Let's go. Pelipper, go from the earth to the sand on the beach. The whole world's beneath you. Or above you. Whoops. Alright, so Ned's gonna take a big hit there. And Pelipper resists that now. Alright, let's Hurricane. And then we're going to Order Up. Bobbie going to the Terra now. I'm really curious as to what this thing's Terra is gonna be. Rock. Okay, it is just super mega powerful, mining beast. Alright, let's go into the order, oh, it outspeeds. Wow. Okay. Oh boy, that's not fun. Ow. Order up! Wow, that was an intense first fight out there. Alright. The first time I actually got to utilize the defensive terrestrialization on Pelipper. That was exciting. Great game. How does this genuinely always happen, specifically when I'm with Bobbie? Because last time I thought that I was battling with different rules and that would still allow me to, like, shift the battle style or whatever. That didn't end up happening. I got locked out of the, I got locked into it, so Bobbie had to cancel out of the entire thing. Just so my dumb butt could go back in and be able to reset everything the way the battle needed to be. I don't understand. Here's the items. You had the time to review while I was venting about stupid stuff that could have been easily avoided. Alright. Oh, I wonder what her reaction is initially to this team. Okay, so for this team, Anira might be pretty good to start off. Obviously, the Houndoom's a problem. She might start off with Doomy, but also Doomy is in a problematic state if Blue is here, so so let's start off with Anira, and then let's go with let's go Madeline. Let's start off with these two. Alright. I guess all the rain from the last battle froze now? Is that how we're dubbing this, then? Starting off double fire type. Alright. Okay, so on this turn, I believe to keep my Snow Setter alive, we're gonna go ahead and set and go into JJ here, since he's in actually a very good setting. And then I'm going to Terrastallize Madeline into the Dark type, and then we're going to, let's Terra Blast. Or maybe let's Aurora Veil. Alright, come on out, JJ. Into Madeline turning to the dark side. This Pokemon is very, very fitting for the Dark type. It is quite evil. Alright, let's set up that Aurora Veil. Madeline takes that very well now, but oh, she gets the burn. Luckily it is on my special attacker. Alright, JJ doesn't mind that whatsoever. Okay, so now we're going to go into Hyper Voice, and we're going to double team. Let's get dodgy, Madeline. Still hits me through the Steel Wing. Ow. Hyper Voice. Alright, that Throat Spray is going to trigger a special attack buff. Farah's got leftovers. That is actually quite annoying. Okay, so I think what we're going to do for this turn, we're going to Shadow Ball into Farah. And And let's Terra Blast into Far as well. Let's go, Madeline. Not terrible damage. What the heck? I mean, I understand that was into my dodge tank, but still. Let's see if we live this. Just barely. Thanks to that Aurora Veil, we live. And bam. Bobbie actually messaged me like right in the intermission between these battles, and she was like, "I'm just about to delete everything in existence about Hurricane." And then she's like, "Of course yours lands." But it's like a running gag in the Armidex Tournament that like Bobbie just misses almost every single Hurricane. It's like insane. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna let JJ faint here. But let's go for another double team with Madeline. That burn is actually pretty big on Madeline right now because it gives kind of a constant amount of way of dealing damage to her, despite her being a dodge tank. Alright, JJ falls. That's alright. Well done. Alright, Madeline dodges the close combat. Still takes that slight burn damage. Okay, so now I think we go into Peppermint. Peppermint, come on out! Alright, so we're gonna Liquidation. We're gonna make, how many turns of snow do we have? 4. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna Liquidation into Doomy. And then we're going to Shadow Ball into Lucario. Not bad. Doomy does get taken out. I need these fire types to be rid of, please. Ow. It did get the attack buff off Meteor Mash. I can't remember if that's a 10% chance to buff or if it's a 20. With the Aurora Veil gone, we need to reset it before Madeline faints, of course. So with Peppermint here, I think we're going to... let's Icicle Crash. Let's Liquidation. And then we're gonna Shadow Ball. Let's double into it. I think Lucario's gotta go. It is high time you leave this field. Before you start making me see stars, literally. That is such a cool tech move for the Snow team, though. That was the way that she countered my dodge build in the last time she fought this team. She was like, dodge tank? LOL, how about I have an infinitely accurate move? Alright, Ned's out here now. Okay, so I think on this turn I'm gonna rest. And we're gonna Aurora Veil. We gotta do that while the snow's on the field. And we're gonna take a nice little snooze, Bobbie. Peppermint is, dreaming about, toothpaste. Because toothpaste is normally mint-flavored. Or mint-scented, or whatever. Sure. I shake my head at that because I have no idea where that even came from in my brain. The double up into Peppermint. I think she's honestly just waiting for Madeline to faint from the burn, to be honest with you. Okay, so we have 1 turn left of snow. So we're going to... we're gonna... I feel like I want to double into the Dunsparce. Honestly. I think we should Icicle Crash, and then we're going to Terra Blast. Come on, Madeline, bring it. Because her Dunsparce is so bulky, man. Alright, that takes out Peppermint. Let's see if she gets the double knockout here. Actually does hit the Dragon Tail straight through the dodge build. Making Madeline leave this field too. Well done, both of you. But on perfect time for the snow to stop, just for it to be reset. Okay, so we're gonna go into Anira. Place her on the right, and then we're gonna go into... let's go into Snows-a-Lot. Sure. Anira, come on out. Snows-a-Lot, dear. Let's go. She knows this moth is like a demon out here in the snow. So I'm sure she will be targeting it. Alright, we're gonna Blizzard. And then I'm going to... let's Ice Shard into the Dunsparce. Take that out before it gets a chance to blink. Blizzard! That was a critical hit. She actually doesn't go for Snows-a-Lot. Interesting. I was thinking she would. Okay, so for this turn, we're gonna Bug Buzz into Floatzel. And let's Ice Shard into Ned. I think the only reason Anira even lived that is because A, it wasn't a crit, because Stone Edge does have high crit rate. Oh no. It did not live that. It totally didn't live that. That's insane. Anira, no! Return, dear. Alright, it is gonna heal up through the leftovers. Alright. The final 2 versus the final 2. Let's go, blue. Alright, we're gonna Blizzard. And we're going to... let's Endure. Because I don't think a Liquidation is oh, she's playing around the Blizzard. She's playing around the Blizzard. Let's go. Still takes out Ned in the process. So that's decent. Alright, the Aurora Veil is gone. Alright, let's Tailwind while it's underneath the ground. And I suppose we'll just Ice Spinner. Okay. Tailwind. Alright, good job, Snows-a-Lot. Being that great supporter that she's known so well for. I actually do like the mechanic of that thing healing while it's underground and utilizing that leftovers for free healing. Alright. Is this the end right here? It sure is. Good game. I was totally feeling she was gonna go after the moth because she obliterated it in the last game. She was like, let me show you how to delete a butterfly in 2 seconds. Alright, and here are the items for the debut team of Team Sun. Rise Up. Team number 7. Alright, so for this battle, I think... Ooh. You know, this team has a major weakness to fighting. This team has a major weakness to fighting. I'm wondering if we should go with... starting with Phoebe and Brawly. I know it sounds weird, but I think that's the combo we're actually going to start with. Alright. From the rain in the east to the snow in the north, the sun sets in the west. Let's go. Starting off Floatzel Lucario. Interesting. Phoebe, Brawly, let's go. Okay, so Phoebe. You are gonna Terastallize on turn 1. Well, maybe I shouldn't commit that, because Lucario, being that Steel-type Pokemon, is not gonna be fun for it to take. So we're gonna Howl, and then we're gonna go into... Let's go into the Flying Terra. And then we're gonna Break into Lucario. Let's go, Brawly. Showing them that fighting spirit. Let's go, Brawly. Alright. Brawly's getting that attack buff. And I did play around that, that defensive Terra there. So Brawly takes that really well. Phoebe! Whew. Man. That was terrifying. Break. I knew that thing had a psychic move. I knew her Lucario had that. I'm scared, though. Do me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna Future Sight into Floatzel. And then I'm gonna Break again into Doomy. Unless this thing has Aqua Jet, that might be a problem. I'm actually very... Alright, Future Sight. We're gonna give Phoebe a little bit of a way of causing some pain going forward. Chilling Water. That does take out Phoebe. Taking it out with giving it the cold shoulder at the same time. So it's gonna receive Magician. Break. Okay, so now we're gonna head into Flannery. We're gonna get the sun up. Flannery, let's go. Alright. The sun is out. So I believe we're gonna yawn into Farah. And then I'm... Ugh. I do want to do that. And then we're gonna switch into Colossal, I think. We could go into Winona, though. I don't know. Yeah, let's go into Roxanne. Brawly, return. I need you for the future. Roxanne, come on out. The hurricane hit. Flannery's so bulky, man. Okay, so on this turn, Let's Body Slam into Floatzel, and then we're gonna Stone Edge into Farah. She might pivot into Ned here. That would be an interesting pivot for sure. Okay, that is gonna trigger its weakness policy. Stone Edge. I guess the yawn didn't really matter at that point, did it? But I guess if the Stone Edge had missed, that would have been something. Phoebe's Revenge coming to eat Floatzel, down and out. Alright, let's see what happens here. Ned. And the Dunsparce. Alright, these are her last two. But a lot of my Pokemon are very injured. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna switch... Well, I'm gonna keep Flannery in. We're gonna yawn into Ned. And then with Colossal, we're gonna pivot into Winona. Roxanne, return. Thank you. Winona, come on out. Oh no, Flannery. Oh dear, return. I was thinking it might have tanked that, but it did not. Okay, so now we're gonna go back into Roxanne. Alright, so now our strategy becomes... What the heck do we do? That is where we are at right now, folks. So I'm kind of thinking we're going to Tar Shot the Dunsparce. Maybe. Man, she's putting me in such a pickle here, actually. Let's Tar Shot into the Dunsparce. I think that'll be good in the long run. And then we Pollen Puff into... No, I need to Sleep Powder this thing. I need to Sleep Powder. Take a nap, please. I don't want your Stone Edges, please. No Stone Edge. Denied, please. Thank you. Oh. This is just hard to watch, man. This is hard to watch. How many hurricanes can Bobbie miss in an episode? Alright, so now we're gonna go into Heat Crash into the Dunsparce, and we're gonna Pollen Puff. That miss was huge, because it's very possible that Winona would have fainted to a hurricane. Alright, we're gonna heal up Roxanne. Alright, good. Ned's still sleeping. Heat Crash. Now that it's weak to fire, it's gonna get one shot. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Tar Shot on Ned. And... Let's pivot into Brawly. Let's do that. Brawly, come on out. It's actually still asleep, surprisingly. Alright, it's gonna lower its speed, and then make it a little bit more susceptible to fire. We still have the sun up for another 2 turns, so we're gonna Heat Crash into Ned now that it's not resistant. And we're gonna Fling. Wow, this thing is tanky, man. She comes out to a miss. Okay, this is just... This is not okay, man. This is not okay. On any level. Acrobatics. It is resistant, but I like this. I like the Terra effect, okay? It doesn't do anything, but it's for fun. Yeah, I think that fist into Roxanne is basically Bobbie's whole impression of what she would want to do to just the move Hurricane. That's what she would want to do to the move Hurricane. Definitely. Brick Break. And this battle's done. Good game, Bobbie. Wow. What an episode. But if there is anything that I know about my online bestie, she has some of the best sportsmanship. Look at that. Look at that sportsmanship. Okay. That was definitely the thumbnail right there. That was so good. We clap for Bobbie. Of course, we're gonna clap for Bobbie. She's amazing. Yes, she is. She's incredible. Yes, she is. Alright, guys. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Oh, yeah. We gotta cheer together. Cheer, man. Cheer, man. Cheer together, Bobbie. Cheer together, Bobbie. No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, this was Skymer, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.